she went absolutely ballistic over that.
When you say she went absolutely ballistic over that, can you please describe what you mean?
Screaming, yelling, abuse.
Do you remember what she said to you?
No.
New police reports charge Amber with harsh assault toward her assistant. If you haven't realized this yet, it might be a good time to remind you. Amber Heard isn't a good person. And we aren't saying this, her former assistant is. In a shocking video testimony, Amber's ex-assistant Kate James uncovered Amber's facade when she revealed how poorly she was treated by Amber. Some of the things Amber did to her assistant are so bad that they can land her in jail. So will Amber be charged for assaulting her assistant? What did she do to her? Were things really that bad? Keep watching to find out. Amber Heard's former personal assistant claimed she would fly into a blind rage and accused the actor of having stolen her personal abuse story during her testimony. Appearing via a pre-taped video deposition Thursday, Kate James told the court she was hired by Heard in 2012 as her personal assistant and worked with her until 2015. Under questioning from Depp's lawyers, James talked about how Heard would fly into a blind rage at her during frequent abusive episodes. She told how one of her jobs was to get 2 copies of magazines that Heard appeared in and store them in the garage because she didn't want Depp to see them. One time Heard got very angry because they were lying around. James said she went absolutely ballistic, screaming, yelling abuse. It was a blind rage. James recalled how Heard would scream over the phone at her and subjected her to barrages of abuse text messages day and night. She said, the middle of the night, I think, between 2 and 4 a.m., the barrage would start. All incoherent, not making sense, just someone to lash out at. No apparent reason to it. She also issued a serious accusation on the stand and claimed Ms. Heard referred to a conversation we had about me being violently raped at Machete Point in Brazil and used it as her own story. When James was switching from part-time to full-time work, she was negotiating her salary with Heard, who lost her cool. James said she leapt up out of her chair, put her face 4 inches from my face, telling me how dare I ask the salary I was asking for. She felt that gave her the right to spit in my face, adding that the $50,000 she asked for was half her usual salary. Among the prescription drugs that Heard took was the sleeping aid Provigil, but James claimed that the side effects sent Heard into a manic episode. This treatment by Amber toward her assistant is illegal, and if James ever decides to sue her, she could win the case and get Amber imprisoned for assaulting and abusing her. But how has social media reacted to all of this? Let's take a look. One user tweeted, "Reminder to the Amber Heard fans that Johnny Depp fans also support Kate James, the woman who was Amber's assistant, and who testified how Amber spit in her face and emotionally abused her. Should I also mention that she says that Amber stole her sexual assault story?" Another wrote, "More abuse. Amber's previous assistant, Kate James, testified that Amber emotionally, mentally, and verbally abused her and used her 4-year-old son as a prop so she seemed more maternal to Johnny in the media." That's all for today, folks. Do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Amber deserves jail time for how she treated her assistant? Don't forget to like and subscribe.